Okay, great.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm here to talk about the Gilman Scholarship, or more broadly about studying abroad. So how many of you guys here have traveled outside of Seattle? So about everyone? Yeah, everyone. Okay, so how many of you guys have traveled outside the United States? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, quite a lot of you actually. That's cool. So how many of you guys have traveled outside of the United States alone? Just one guy? Ooh, you're fancy. Okay. So the reason why I'm here is, obviously, I just said it earlier, to talk about studying abroad. So studying abroad is when you, I'm assuming you guys might know what studying abroad is, right? You go to another university at another country. So in my case, I went to the University of Tokyo. It's pretty good. I like this school. Yeah, very kind to me. So the reason why studying abroad is important is, well, I'm assuming you guys, since you guys are in Japanese 3, you guys might study Japanese after high school. I see some nods.
Chris, 1%.
Raise hands, please.
So there's no embarrassment. I'm a Japanese major. I'm also an informatics major. I'm also a math minor. Take a little bragging rights for myself. But so studying abroad, well, obviously, since you don't really notice it now, since you live in America, but when you study abroad, all these signs will be in different language. It'll be in Japanese, right? Or it might be in Arabic. If you guys study Arabic, it might be France, German, or whatever country you decide to study abroad to. So in my case, I'm to Japan. So all the signs were in Japanese. Everyone's speaking Japanese. I could not find any guys or girls who could speak English very fluently. So that was a really big challenge for me, because my Japanese at the time was mediocre. It's still very mediocre. And it really helped me progress in the learning the Japanese language. I was forcing myself to speak in Japanese every day. So you guys speak English on a daily basis. Sure, you might say, oh, I speak Japanese every day in class. How about I start speaking Japanese right now? Would you guys be able to speak to me in Japanese? Right? So that's really hard. And so moving on, it's also about developing yourself in a really nice, independent kind of way. Because when you're studying abroad, you're gonna be in a different time zone. Sure, if you come out of state into the United States, like if you go out of state, you might be at maybe most 3 hours difference, right? So you might go to East Coast, 3 hours from Seattle, anyways. And you can still contact your parents. You can still contact family members. Where if you have any issues, you have like someone who can speak your language very nearby, right? But if you're in Japan, we're in some other foreign countries, there might be foreign counselors for you. But most of the time, you're gonna be on your own, right? You're gonna have to pay your bills, your electric bills, your internet bills, right? You're gonna have to pay your rent. You're gonna have to manage money, right? So you have to figure out what you're gonna eat, what's your grocery. You're gonna have to learn how to live by yourself. I imagine most of you are still living with your parents, right? Yeah. So it really furthers yourself as an individual, because once you're in college, you're out by yourself. Once you're studying abroad, you're really by yourself now, right? So I'm not trying to make this scary for you guys. So money shouldn't be an issue if you have scholarships like the Gilman Scholarship. I myself received about $2,500 to $5,000 from the Gilman Scholarship. Sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot of money. In addition, the University of Tokyo itself, they offered me something called the JASL Scholarship. So they gave me about anywhere between $800 to $1,000 per month. So I was in Japan for about 8 months. So that's about $8,000 almost. And really, when you're in Japan, you're also making new friends. So, wait, do we have any seniors in here? Okay, we have like 4 seniors. So you guys have been hearing about people coming in saying, oh, you need to network. Do you guys know what networking is? Well, I guess you guys, it's still the beginning of the senior years for you guys. But you hear it from me first, I guess, and then you'll hear a lot of other people come in and say, oh, you're going to have to learn how to network. So what networking is you talk to people and you get to know them, you become friends with them, right? And the wider your network is, the higher the chances are that you might find someone or bump into someone that might be, the next CEO of Microsoft, the next CEO of Amazon, right? if you get to know them, right, there's gonna be a lot of benefits for you. You can go up to them and say, hey, can I get a job at Amazon? Can I get a job at Microsoft? Or can I get a job in a related field that I'm interested in, right? So that's what networking is. I myself have networked with a lot of people in Japan. I got some job offers and international opportunities that I might not get here, and if I don't get any domestic opportunities. So that's a really good, you know, pros and cons, right? Pros of networking. So one of my favorite aspects of studying abroad is actually just traveling. So even though it's stationed in Tokyo, which I'm assuming most of you guys know where it is. So Tokyo is right here. I got to travel to Sendai. I got to travel to Osaka and Kyoto. I got to travel to Sapporo. And Asahikawa, which is further up over there. Oh, that's a good question. Yes, I did. So I'll have actually pictures of Wagyu beef. I didn't get any pictures of Kobe beef, but there's going to be Miyagi beef and Kobe beef, which is other types of Wagyu. Yeah, okay, we could just go straight into that then. Since that's one of my favorite things to do. I'll list out some other favorite things. I liked, obviously the ramen there is really good. I like the arcades. Like, you guys don't understand. Okay, the arcades we have in Seattle is actually just complete
Trash.
garbage. Compared to Japan. Japan arcades. Yeah. Another thing about study abroad is like they prepare you really well. Your foreign counselors are, I like how everyone just became silent. You guys are really well behaved, unlike the last class.
We are Japanese 3.
Yeah, you guys are Japanese 3. So they prepare you really well. You'll have like foreign counselors there to help you out if you're really lost. But try to get by yourself, you know, that independent thing, right? If all things go to hell, then you go to your counselor. So I'll bring up some photos for you guys to see. I'll actually go through some, that's not the right one.
You can make us hungry.
Just
Food, since you guys wanted to see food so bad.
okay.
Well, I actually go through different photos.
Kill me, bro.
So this is from one of my favorite chain ramen stores. This is a chain. This looks really good, right?
Yeah.
It is really dang good. I can't really trust in this class, it's high school. So this is Ichiran Ramen, chain store. It's everywhere in Japan, but they are all incredibly very, very good. I recommend going here. That's like my number 2 or 3 ramen shop.
What's number 1?
Oh, I can go through that right away, actually. If you guys. Okay, so we'll go with this first.
Grapes?
Everyone knows how expensive this is, right?
Yeah.
That's how much is that?
It's about $21.
Oh, it's very cool.
It's $21 for just this, right?
How good are
So 1 penny is 1 yen, so the 2,160 pennies.
Yep.
That means
$21. 50 cents. 60.
So the story behind this is I was taking pictures of the food vendor, and I couldn't really get a good picture of the one I really wanted to get because he was giving me a really being scared stare. So this is a $17 mango. And here's the one I really wanted to get, but I couldn't because the guy was just mean mugging me. $250 grapes.
What?
So these are, you guys know what omiyage is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what these are for. They don't, they're not for,
Japanese people, you know, for themselves consume, they don't buy expensive that kind of grapes.
yeah.
But for gift, they'll go visit friend's house or in-laws house or, you know, very important person. When you visit, take a souvenir. And they also, they don't mind spending money for, you know, expensive gift.
They don't mind.
I myself bought omiyages to my classmates when I go to like Sendai or something. I bring back like beef tongue from Sendai, which is their specialty. So yeah, that's $250 and it's very small amount of grapes. I guess Ikuro, which is opened in New York now. Not really in the top 5, but still good. So this is Wagyu beef. Can anyone guess how expensive just these? Well, there's another slice that's like gone there, but like there's about originally 6.
A lot. 100,000.
150.
150. A lot.
100,000 yen, is that right? No, you're close. 10,000 yen, so $100. Okay, so remember when I said networking? You guys remember when I said networking? So my senpai, I'm guessing you guys know what senpai is. Senpai bought me this. Same senpai also bought me this. This meal was also around $100.
So how do you describe senpai in English?
Upperclassmen.
Upperclassmen.
Yeah, boy.
Again, not my own money, my senpai's money. $40, $20,
Hey, he's happy.
$20.
I'm not going to do this.
This is fugu fish. This is fugu jerky. Do you know fugu is puffer fish, the poisonous fish, right? You need a license to be able to get it.
That beef jerky
Bro,
is
he's-
so good.
Fugu jerky.
They just went up to like $1,000.
Go to New York this summer.
$2 parfait. $2.
That's $2?
So this
Okay,
is
some stores are very cheap. Some stores are expensive.
yeah. Don't go to an expensive place.
So it's expensive place. It means okay, I have a special date today. I'm gonna take to the girl to a cheap store. No, quite expensive. After family, start having family, go to the cheap restaurant.
Yeah, family restaurants.
That makes sense.
So this is a family restaurant. This is kaiten sushi, which is conveyor belt sushi, right? So this is a yeah, it's kind of like sushi land, except everything is $1. I'm not even kidding.
What? Nani?
Yeah. And this is the quality is strictly better because every sushi place they go to the fish market in the morning at 6 a.m. right? Sushi. So in Tokyo there's a fish market called Tsukiji, and they all the fish market people they go there, they sell at 6 a.m. All the sushi people go there, they buy at 6 a.m. So everything you get fresh off, like it's fresh that day.
Quality.
And it's $1. So this is beef tongue from Sendai. That is really good. That's about $17. Again, so this is from the Sendai Bakery, which is actually world renowned. They got awards everywhere, and I was kind of intimidated going in. They were pretty good. Much less to say. They don't look that impressive, but I do recommend getting them if you ever go there. This is the best ramen in all of Japan.
What is it?
This is my personal favorite. This is in Sapporo. This is so most ramen broth is made from pork base or miso or shio or shoyu. You guys know what those terms are? You guys are Japanese, right? This is shrimp based. It is a completely different flavor. It's in Sapporo. This is $9 with refill.
Refill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this is really good. So if you go to like any ramen place in Seattle, like Samurai Noodles or something, that's not real ramen. That's like fake ramen.
There's like a place that opened in Seattle Center or something.
Yeah, there's one. The only place that's good in Seattle is Sapporo. Santoka.
Alright, I'm gonna.
This
I'm
is
Google Maps and where how far is it away?
this is in Uville, so by the University of Washington.
Oh my god.
And this is also by Bellevue, but this is expensive. This is goes from $12 to $17. But that is the closest you can get to Japanese ramen. So this is miso soup, shiraishi, and surgeon eggs or something. So actually, I haven't ever gone to one of the menus, so we'll see what's at the bottom. So this is my friend.
Oh, you're senpai.
Not my senpai. I wish he was. But we got some really nice meat. This is from my own money this time.
Oh.
This is about $40 for
40.
So that is my food adventure in Japan. As you can tell, I got very spoiled by my senpai.
Your senpai married?
No. He was a student.
Student?
Even
So-
better.
That's not it.
Oh no, that one wasn't my senpai. This one is my classmate. He's in the same foreign exchange.
He's just.
He's my he's in the same class as me.
Yeah.
Sensei's lost child.
I'm recording.
Okay, so there are more subjects or categories that you guys can see. So there's Asaikan, which is very far north of Hokkaido. There's already went through food. There's Halloween, there's museum, Osaka, Kyoto, Sapporo. There's shrine pictures, Yukimatsuri, which is the snow festival. So you guys can pick whichever one you want to see. Cause Halloween.
Oh no, Japanese
It's
Halloween
almost
really
Halloween,
scary.
so
I know, wait.
It's because everyone.
It doesn't.
I
Have
don't
you
know,
seen
everyone
the
is
Japanese
very like
version of
Halloween.
One Missed Call?
This is the street of Shibuya during Halloween day. There's a lot of people. So in Japan,
We are booth.
so in Japan, when you're on a train, you're gonna be packed. You're gonna be like touching shoulder to shoulder, front to front, back to back. So you're gonna be sitting like this the entire time, or standing like this, and that's what it was like on the streets. You really couldn't move anywhere. You see these guys, and says, there's no personal space. Get used to it.
Hey.
Whoa. Is that the guy from Aladdin?
Hey, Yoshi, I choose you.
Okay, legends.
Is that Korean? Oh,
Hey,
that was Korean.
Were there like Trump supporters in Japan?
No. This is just a joke.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
In Trump cities, it gets crazy.
So there's your Toy Story people. There's actually 3 people in here.
Oh, that's
What?
Hey. Trio.
And there's me with a bunch of monkey people.
Monkey.
Senpai.
Funky
Oh, I thought you
Monkey,
I think I saw Pennywise in
How much time do I have?
30
minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much of Sugiura since it's time.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's educational.
Okay.
Wait, is that color red?
So this is Yukimatsuri. This is all made out of snow.
What?
What? How do you get that?
It's color red.
That's a lot of snow.
The background is made of snow.
Join the dark side. Go to the matrix. The dark side goes opposite of what you're now. And then you're
So that's Yukimatsuri. And oh, okay, I'll start from here. So this is also made out of snow. So for a Cuban scale, this is actually about 50 feet, probably like 30 to 50 feet. It's extremely tall.
Avalanche.
Only a few months.
That'd be pretty bad. Oh, there's a Pikachu, Doraemon.
They're like the size
Pineapple pen.
Is it Trump PPAP?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The wall.
There's a PPAP again.
Hey, it's SpongeBob.
There's, was it Daphne Duck or Daisy Duck?
Daisy.
That looks like Daisy. That's Daisy.
Okay, Donald Duck.
Donald.
And here's this Star Wars. This is a bigger sculpture that's made by the GA type, which is the Japanese Self-Defense Force. I believe.
What?
Basically, they're military, and this is made by. Where's my Cambodians? There's no Cambodians in here. Okay, so this is made by a Cambodian person, since the Yukimatsu has a international snow sculpture contest. This is won first prize. There's the Thailand one. This is Muay Thai, as you can see. Here's my friend that you saw earlier.
Wait, what are you doing?
Thailand?
And then there's Poland. I don't know what this is, but
It's pushing
Germany is pushing up to Poland.
Finesse.
No.
Yeah, so deep finals.
Thank you for all you weeks.
Oh,
Yes.
Gotta
We-
go right.
what was that? What was that?
That's my
Hey, what the-
Yeah, that's what I forgot.
Yes. Yeah.
I approve. Okay.
Pokemon Go!
Pokemon Go.
Gojira.
Go. Oh!
Gojira. Strikes back.
Gojira!
To the polls.
Paper airplanes, and then some artistic stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
So that was my Yukimatsu. There's probably some more photos, but
Yes.
Craig.
the shrines up there. So what else do you guys want to see? We'll do one more before I get back to Sugihara.
Yes.
Literally,
What's the longest one?
Let's go over it.
What's the
Big size folder.
I give you 5 more minutes.
Oh, 10 more minutes.
Or if you the stop this time.
Okay. We'll find. We'll do one more. This is a short one, since it'll be 5 minutes. So this is. Wait, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Dallas Gate Road.
Yes.
I don't know what the Japanese name is, but yeah. This is in Kyoto, I believe.
Here we go.
Yeah. And then this is something Mizudera.
Kyo is there.
Mizudera. And there's your golden temple that everyone knows about.
King exactly.
Yep. This is a castle I don't remember the name of.
Oh, soccer castle up there?
No, it's not Osaka Castle.
Did you go there?
I did go there, right here.
Oh, there it is, hey!
Ooh.
Soccer castle, let's go.
Oh yeah, this is
Look at China,
my This was it was 25-person serving.
Oh, 25.
God dang.
So this, I mean, if you see the person here for scale, you get a large idea of like how big that is. And I was able to eat about 3/4 of it. Yeah. And then this is Don Tempuri, I think. So I wish it's Chinatown. That's in Yokohama, which is actually really close to Tokyo. You can take the train there in about 2 hours. That was my, I guess a short glimpse of my adventure in Japan.
One more.
So, as you can see, I had a lot of fun in Japan. You guys could probably go study abroad. Step out of your comfort zone, you know, because this entire time, like throughout high school, from when you're born until high school, you're still under the protection of your parent, right? You really need to step out of your comfort zone once you're in college, once you're past college, once you start working. I'm about to work myself. I'm scared, but it's that step forward in life, right? Where you need to find your passion, you need to find a drive to just step out there and get yourself out there. Learn from your experiences, and I think it's a really valuable experience to study abroad. It's something I've never had before. I've never had the time for it before. I managed to find time in my junior year. I said, why not? I took a step, got my Gilman Scholarship, and I went to University of Tokyo. It was really fun. This is an experience I would never have in my life again, because once I start working, I won't ever have free time. So keep in mind that
Feels bad.
you guys are 17 years old, 16. You guys have about 5-6 more years until you don't have any free time in your life anymore. So take advantage of what you have now. Take a step out there, and I hope you guys well in your academic studies or wherever this may lead you. So, any questions? Yeah.
So, what did you do like after this class? Did you what did you do after this class?
This class?
Yeah.
Japanese 3? Well, Sugihara Sensei is a very inspiring teacher. He gives you a lot of emotional speeches, very passionate speeches.
I almost cried, okay?
Life lessons. Everyone knows about the life lessons, right? Sugihara Sensei is amazing. He's probably my favorite teacher of Franklin High School throughout my entire kindergarten to high school, really. And even then, he stands out among a lot of my professors.
He's like Yoda.
Yeah. So take his life lessons to heart.
Sensei Yoda.
Sensei Yoda.
Take his life lessons to heart. I love them. You guys have a good teacher. From where you go on from now, I went and decided to take the 4th year Japanese course in University of Washington. After that, I proceeded to go to Japan in my junior year. If you guys learn well from him, you guys will be able to pass the Japanese proficiency test that UW gives. You guys will be able to jump straight into Japanese 3. So once you go into Japanese 3, take Japanese 4th year, junior year is your study abroad. That's why I did.
Wow.
Yes?
What kind of work are you planning to find out? Like, look for?
Since I have 2 majors and a minor. I have a Japanese major, so I have opportunities abroad. This is just expanding my horizon, right? I want to have as many opportunities as I can. And my other degree is informatics. You can just think of it as computer science, basically. And I'm trying to get a tech job either in Japan or United States, depending on which gives the better offer, which offer I get faster, things like that. Any other questions? If you guys have, oh, yes.
What's the application process for Gilman Scholarship?
For Gilman? Okay, so Gilman they don't really look at your GPA. I don't think my GPA is personally really not stellar. It's above a 3.0 if that gives you any idea, but I would say it's below a 3.7. GPA in UW is really harsh, but I don't think they really look at that. They look at more of your passion and your drive to wanting to study abroad, be it Japan, be it France, be it Germany. They give scholarships to wherever you want to go to, right? It's just a study abroad scholarship in general. So you just have to write them an essay, say, explain why you want to go, what's your passion, what drives you. And then you have to do a follow-up project, which is what I'm doing now. I'm talking to all you guys. It's not that scary, right? You're going to do worse presentations in college. I can guarantee you that. You might have a group project where you're doing all the work.
Oh no.
At least I get to decide my own project. I said, hey, I want to go back to Sugihara Sensei's and give a presentation to his students saying how cool it was to go to study abroad in Japan, right? That's a project I decided to do. I thought it was really cool. So that's your 2-step process. Explain why you want to go, your follow-up project. And after that, they decide if you get accepted or not. And I think they're pretty lenient on that. Any other questions? You can ask me questions about college, too.
Ooh, say less.
Right.
How many schools did you apply for?
Only one.
Seattle?
Really?
Or
Yeah, I only went to University of Washington. Or I guess if you consider Western, because they gave me a full ride. But I applied to University I applied 3 actually. I applied to North Carolina State, which I also got accepted to. But I decided to go to UW because it has a better computer science program.
do you get directed major?
Huh?
Do you get directed major?
Uh,
Direct admit in there?
Oh, direct admit? Oh no, I struggled my way into it. Yeah, it's informatics is the CS dropout.
Yeah, that's.
But really, it's a very different field from CS. It's about the applications of algorithms rather than creating and understanding them. Anybody else? Yes.
Are there any good pizza places in Japan?
Domino's is good.